minutes, it keep on coming. I'm thumbing. Move like a mummy, the drug got me slumpy. If it's about money, I'm thumbing. Used to be bumming, turn nothing to something. Now I got my bank account just to jump. 100 band, in the Sprinter van. Never play middleman, we got it, man. I don't man, we got it, man. Spend like a ceiling fan, not for the dividends. Reaping the benefits like he an immigrant. Lot of special delivery, show my agility and my ability. Go on and like we the military. Play with my cash and I'm on your like the pockets on the back of your pants. Lay on my stands like
That'll look good for sure.
What's up, everybody? This is the Professor. You're watching 2K TV.
Welcome to this special summer edition of NBA 2K TV. I'm Chris Manning here at the 2K studios.
And I'm Alexis Morgan from sunny Las Vegas at Summer League. And it's a very special Summer League because it is NBA 2K23 Summer League. We caught up with some fans and, of course, the NBA draft picks.
Well, I'm sad I couldn't be there physically because I love Summer League. We get to see our first glimpse at the future of the NBA.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. From the plains of Oklahoma, welcome high above downtown Oklahoma City. Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. Joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And it's Horton Tucker in at the 3 slot. And for the Thunder, we've got Matisse Thybulle. Malone is out there with Ellis. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Beal in at the 2 guard position. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
So Atlanta will get the first possession. Young with the ball. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul could take you right out of it.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. It's deflected. And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
And it's clear how confident Beal is. The closer he gets, the more his eyes light up trying to score.
Young finds Capella. Back to Young. To the paint. Here's Collins. Tries again. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
That's his first personal foul. The power and the tenacity that this kid shows. Collins not to be denied.
Looking back at the 2017 NBA draft, Steve, the selections in the middle portion of the first round, just incredible value there.
It is. Donovan Mitchell going 13th. Bam Adebayo selected 14th. A pair of all-stars. And then John Collins going 19th overall to Atlanta. An absolute steal.
Now here's Beal. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Gilgeous-Alexander against Capella. Ellis can't get it to go.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And it's the Hawks ball. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Young with no one around. And he's good on the 3-ball.
This is what Young is known for. A lights-out perimeter shooter with a lightning-quick release.
Ellis against Collins. Outside Beal. Back to Ellis. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Lays it up off the glass.
Despite his slim frame, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is showing enough strength to take the hit and complete the play.
Here's Herter. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game.
One of the best young lob men in the business. John Collins finished with an exclamation point.
Now here's Ellis. 4-point game. Here's Beal. Ellis. It's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Young dishes to Capella. Back to Young. With the drive. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
Ellis, that's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now, here is Young. 5 points in the game.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
Thibault, the pass to Ellis. Oklahoma City moving it around. Gilgeous-Alexander. And they're unable to get the time basket there. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, I spoke briefly with Nate McMillan. They did get a win in the last game against this team, but he told me we're facing a dynamite offense. We were lucky to get a win last time. We need to have discipline and detail tonight and try to minimize mistakes. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, sounds like they're very concerned about preventing an early run by their opponent.
No doubt. You don't want to play catch-up if you can avoid it. They're going to lean on their defense to try to keep this game in check.
And they're facing some excellent scores. It's going to take the effort of all 5 guys to make this strategy pay off.
Second free throw, no good. And Greg, when it comes to load management, why do we see more of it now than when you play?
Well, for me, the science of sport has evolved, and it's not just the athlete. It's the technology and the science that goes into making a better athlete. That's why you're seeing load management far more acceptable to the masses now, understanding that this is about the long game.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. They trail by 1. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
They knew that the arena would be rocking. And if they could execute well on the offensive end, they knew they could quiet down this hostile crowd.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander after Clint Capella's bucket. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Takes the 13-footer. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Herter.
Whether off the catch or putting the ball on the floor, Herter's a threat in that mid-range area.
Thibault finds Ellis. Back to Thibault. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. Their last encounter was in Atlanta.
And they had to scrape and claw to get the win the last time these two teams went head-to-head. It came down to a few key free throws at the end.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Now, here is Young. His last outing with 20 points.
And it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Pass to Young. On the wing, Johnson. He's guarded by Ellis. Johnson can't get it to go.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And Giddey gets it to go.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
The Hawks have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. To the inside. Young. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Young's got 7 points in the game. The Thunder have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Ellis, that's good.
And we'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
The Thunder have gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. Terry finds Ellis. Down low, it's tipped. Johnson with it. Picked up by Malone. Johnson, the pass to Reeves. .56 seconds left to play here in the first. Not going to go that time. So the Thunder will take it the other way. Coming into this, having notched to win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, they got into a terrific flow offensively, but a lot of that was because the defense they were facing was mediocre.
Yeah, it seemed like they got every shot they wanted. I'm sure they wish every game could be that way.
So it's the Hawks now. The Thunder making the shot. Here's Johnson. And the shot falls short this time. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The pass to Ellis. Inside, here's Malone, and it's slammed in by Malone.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now Young. He's got 7. Throws it up high, and then Johnson with the jam.
Great find by Trae Young, one of the more instinctive passers in this league.
1 second left. No good there. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Thunder lead by 4. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court right now for the Hawks, they've got Trae Young. Johnson is out there with Okongwu. Then there's DeAndre Hunter. And it's Reeves in at the shooting guard position. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. Z in that last game against the Rockets was outstanding. He had 30 points, and he did a great job of letting the game come to him, connecting on a number of his shots. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And you know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
Hunter against Ellis. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Martin's checked in for Atlanta.
Coming onto the floor for the Hawks.
Ellis outside. And it's Ellis finishing it off.
And you got to appreciate just the presence of mind there. Monk demonstrating solid court awareness by finding the open man.
The Hawks trail by 4. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Here's Hunter, drives to the hoop. That shot, no good. Simmons with the defensive effort. To the middle. Ellis, the pass to Pokusevski. Hunter against Ellis.
Atlanta foul.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander checked in for the Thunder.
Second team foul. Now into the lineup for the Hawks.
Hawks on D. 4-point game. Here's Ellis. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession. And Oklahoma City making a change. Bibles checked in. And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Hawks. They'll be off to Boston for a meeting with the Celtics after this one. And that will be the 5th game of the 6-game road trip. Here's Herter. He's guarded by Ellis. And Thibault sends it back. And it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. Capella, the pass to Herter. Just 5 to shoot. Martin from outside. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part. There's one place you can be sure to find Kevin Herter just about every day, and that's the film room. He studies the game in detail, trying to improve his own game and get insights into his opponents.
Yeah, there's just as much work you can do on the court as it is off the court. Kevin Herter knows that, and he's embraced the film work and analysis that it takes to become a great player.
A three-pointer is right on target.
That's Kevin Herter's bread and butter, where he shot 42% from beyond the arc his sophomore year in college.
And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it would be great for the league. I mean, I played in Seattle for a season, and I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest.
Horton Tucker's checked in for Martin. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the 2nd player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you know, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
Deflects the pass. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on Collins.
The desire to finish. Shea has that in his DNA.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Yeah, he's at 81% from the line, and when we've had a chance to see him, he's had great form and continues to look confident.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. One shot.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the effort level of Gilgeous-Alexander drew rave reviews from his college coach as the hardest worker and most coachable player on the team.
Here's Herter. Collins wide open. He fires. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Ellis, that's good.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
The Hawks trail by 4. Young looking it over. Outside Collins. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ellis.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Kicks it out to Collins. Atlanta again missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Thibault for 3. The offensive rebound. Atlanta's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
What's up?
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He had 10 points in the win against Houston. Thibault finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Ellis outside. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. That one, no good. Collins with some nice D.
Just can't stop there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
The Hawks making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Young outside. Lob pass to Capella. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Look at that athletic play by Clint Capella, leaping up with enough air time to grab it and slam it.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. Smitty, I know it gets plenty of coverage, but Trae Young's raw talent as a scorer really is just up there on another level.
It is. Trae Young's ability to post over 40 points in a game is truly something special. It takes a ton of confidence to have nights like that. But he's doing it all for his team and not just for himself.
Here's Ellis. And it's Ellis finishing it off.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
1:22 left here in the second. Young outside. Kicks it out to Johnson. Pass to Horton Tucker. Back to Johnson. Fires for 3. And it's Malone with the rebound. Ellis goes in. And it's Ellis finishing it off.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Young is double to the wing on the left. Hawks passing it around. There's 39 seconds left in the first half of basketball. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. It's stolen. Young dishes to Johnson. And the shot goes down. Johnson's got his second bucket of the game to go. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Here's Horton Tucker. It's rebounded by Giddey. Thibault, the pass to Ellis. Here's Malone. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's Atlanta up 1. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Z.
And we saw just how important he is for this team in the first half. He was getting everyone involved.
We see it night in and night out. When you move the ball, keep your teammates involved, good things happen at the offensive end.
We've got Ellis. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Bradley Beal. Then it's Malone, and it's Thibault in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Herter passes to Collins. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
As usual, beasting inside. John Collins puts defenders in no-win situations.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And this season, he's maintained very good form at the line, shooting at about an 83% clip.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. And Beal kicks to Ellis. Beal, the pass to Ellis. Here's Malone. And Capella sends it back.
Nice discipline defensively for Capella. Does a great job of contesting shots without fouling.
To the paint. And the dunk by Capella.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Malone passes to Ellis. Thibault kicks to Ellis. Got a piece of it. Over Collins. Ellis can't get it to go. The Hawks leading by 3. Here's Herter. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Keeping that dribble alive, Herter does a good job of picking his way through the defense.
Ellis. And yes, it's good. 23 points for Ellis.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Capella, the pass to Horton Tucker. Pocket 6. Puts it up from 12. Second chance shot. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Capella's got the lead up to 5 now for the Hawks.
The muscle Capella brings packs a punch, especially when he's hitting the offensive glass.
Ellis in the post. Beal the pass to Ellis. Driving the lane. Out of hand on it. Oklahoma City needs to get off the shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Substitution.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Atlanta.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but they've been offensive defensively tonight because they've really forced the issue on D and come up with quite a few steals and deflections. And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half. And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Young outside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
And Ellis throws it down.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. Here's Young. This is to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Ooh, the timing of Young's passes in pick and roll, absolutely impeccable.
In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
Down low, Ellis. And Ellis throws it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Terry against Young. There's the dish to Hunter. Pokusevski grabs the miss. Pokusevski's got his 4th rebound in this one. Ellis against Hunter. Ellis, the pass to Pokusevski. Back to Ellis. It's a nice passing by Oklahoma City here. To the inside. And Ellis throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Young outside. Missed. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Hawks lead by 4 and will return shortly. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And so in the game for the Hawks, the pairing up front, Okongwu and Capella. Then it's Johnson, and it's Herter in at the 2. Pass to Giddey. Terry looking over the floor. Shoots over Capella. Shot by Terry, no good. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. They've led by as much as 10. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
It's a big night for Clint Capella so far. He's playing competitive ball and finding his shot.
Terry kicks to Ellis. Stripped it away. And there's a whistle. It goes on Z. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution for your Thunder.
60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. Okongwu with it, picked up by Ellis. A shot by Okongwu, no good. Thunder trailing by 9. Ellis outside. Kicks it to Malone. Ellis outside. Pass to Giddey. Shot clock at 5. And stolen by Okongwu. We've gone about a minute and a half into the 4th quarter. Now here's Capella. Defense is right there. And there's the pass to Horton Tucker. Drills it from outside.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
It's incredible, and I'll tell you what, it's a joy to watch. There's more to his game than threes and dunks.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Capella. And that one goes long. Oklahoma City shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. Malone trying to break free. And Giddey gets it to go.
His team is down because he's not shooting enough. There's no reason he shouldn't be getting more looks right now.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Herter. Inside. And the dunk by Capella.
Nice look from Kevin. Intelligent and unselfish.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Clint Capella really making a difference here.
This guy is killing you, and so far I haven't seen a good adjustment defensively.
Atlanta making some changes. Collins checked in for Okongwu, and Trae Young subbed in for Johnson. Thunder trailing by 12. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Beal. To the paint, it's stolen by Capella. Lobbed up there for Collins.
Continue to expand his arsenal. John Collins has become a legitimate go-to scorer.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Thibault. He kicks to Ellis. And he drives in. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Ellis has got 33 points.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Young outside. Here's Horton Tucker. Passes it to Capella. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And misses it off the right side of the rim. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Thibault, the pass to Ellis. Back to Thibault. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his second.
That's on Clint Capella.
Yeah, easy call.
That free throw, no good.
At the line for your Thunder, that's easy.
And the second free throw, good. And for the teams who are rebuilding, Smitty, it seems stacking draft picks is often the best approach. Pick swaps, protections, it can make your head spin.
It can, Kevin. I think for the younger guys, it comes down to a couple things. Player development and the culture you breed. That's usually the difference between success and failure. Whether it's on the drive or from the outside, Trae Young is a problem, a dangerous scorer.
Thibault finds Ellis. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Nice move. And the layup is up and in. Ellis has got 16 here in the second half.
He has gotten into a terrific groove here, trying to wheel his team back into this.
Young outside to the middle. Collins. And the shot goes in.
Coming out of screen and roll, Collins shows great body control and flexibility as an athlete.
That one misses for Collins. Thunder trailing by 13, and it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Here's Malone, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
2 minutes
in the corner, Collins with it.
2 minutes.
Out to the right wing. Young outside. Ellis against Collins. Here's Horton Tucker. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. Thibault for 3. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got his 6th rebound on the night, and there's a whistle. That goes unseen. That will be foul number 5 on him. Atlanta with the ball. They've led by as many as 14 points. Young finds Capella. Here's Collins. And then Collins slams it in.
Dunk contest level jam. Collins looks like he's having fun out there.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
And Ellis throws it down.
This team hasn't picked up the slack, but he's doing everything he can do to win this game for them.
They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Here's Herter. No good off the back of the rim. Thunder trailing by 11. Ellis the pass to Thibault over Young. Thibault can't get it to go.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Atlanta.
Their superior ball handling went for it.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win. And as usual, great numbers and a dominant display
for Trae Young.
You have to appreciate the unselfishness. He kept the ball moving, kept everyone involved, really enjoyable to watch.
And so Collins nails both of them.
You know, he was considered to be just a piece of the puzzle when he was drafted. John Collins now a corner.
And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.